Mad Mikeey Gaming.
G'day all you mad gamers, I'm Mad Mikeey and I come from the land down under. And in today's gaming news reactions / opinions, where I go all over the internet, grab bits of information out there, bring it to you guys, and I give my reactions plus my opinions about the whole thing. So don't forget, if you do like today's video, give it a thumbs up, share and subscribe with all your friends, and ring a ding 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 that bell so that you never miss another video of Mad Mikeey Gaming. So trying a new format today, so bear with me. Feedback is obviously always appreciated. So it has been announced today that Square Enix has tried running Final Fantasy 15 over on the Nintendo Switch. Now, in a report on the IGN website, Final Fantasy 15 director Hajime Tabata has confirmed the team has attempted to run the game's underlying tech on Nintendo Switch, but didn't get the desired results. Speaking to Jewel Shockers. Shout out to Jewel Shockers for the interview, guys. Taylor, thank you. She was once a host on the Gamer Nation podcast. Tabata explained that his team had tested the game's Luminosis engine on the Switch, but couldn't bring out the most in the engine. That's not to say a port categorically can't happen. Tabata also made it clear that with no specific optimizations had the game been made to account for the Switch's power, which could allow for the full game to run. But no further tests have been made as of yet. It seems far more likely that the Switch will receive the episodic Final Fantasy 15 Pocket Edition beginning on mobile platforms this fall, a move Tabata has told us certainly has a chance of happening. Then links over to an interview that they had with him. Nintendo deserved better than this. Like, I understand, like, the Nintendo Switch wasn't made in mind of being like the Xbox One or the PlayStation 4, and whilst this Pocket Edition does look really cool for a mobile game, I think that they can do more for Final Fantasy 15 to bring it to the Nintendo Switch, if they do intend on doing it. They are bringing it over to the PC, so with a PC you're going to have your high, you will say your ultra, your high, your medium, your low specs. So if they can make those optimizations for the actual PC, I don't understand why they wouldn't do it for the Nintendo Switch. Obviously Final Fantasy got its start on the Nintendo. The reason it was Final Fantasy was because it was possibly going to be the developer's final game. And look, guys, time will tell with this. I would prefer it if they actually did bring out a proper one for the Nintendo Switch. I just think that having a Pocket Edition that is made in mind for mobile gaming is just a big kick in the ghoulies for the Nintendo Switch. As I said, look, it might be just the engine. They might need to make some modifications, but hey, they haven't ruled it out just yet, so that's a good thing. And also, while we're in Nintendo news, Super Mario! Now, over on the Japanese Nintendo website, the official profile of Mario on Nintendo's Japanese website, as spotted and translated by Kodaku. This is another IGN news report reporting on somebody else's report. Now, it's all written in Japanese, the picture here, so it's just got like a bio of Mario. And now it said, an all-round sporty, whether it's tennis or basketball, soccer or car racing, Mario does everything cool. As a matter of fact, he also seems to have worked as a plumber a long time ago. So Mario is out of the plumbing business. Hopefully Luigi carries on that mantle, because we don't want Wario or Waluigi taking over. We can't have those evil villains who just go around kidnapping women all the time, running a plumbing company. But it seems Mario's just retired and living the life of luxury these days. I think this is just really funny. I mean, I don't think anybody has really thought of Mario as a plumber these days. Obviously, you've got your pipes and everything in the game, so look, that's pretty funny. I don't mind that. That's pretty cool. And in some really out of left news today. Obsidion, which I read over on VG24 7. Obsidian boss Fergus, I'm not going to even try and say that name. I also think it's Alpha Protocol, he said in a recent interview. I want to go back from everything that we learned to do because I think that there's a lot that can be done. We had some really cool ideas for Alpha Protocol 2. They asked which game from Obsidian's past he'd particularly like to return to, and that was his final answer. That means yes, Alpha Protocol beats out games like Fallout, Star Wars, South Park, Neverwinter Nights, and others as the game as their boss man would like to make given a chance. Now Obsidian's been doing a lot of things right at the moment, but Alpha Protocol, I remember playing that on the Xbox 360. Didn't really enjoy it. It was a game that I did return. It was in the Steam pile of shame, and that's when me and a friend of mine, we were just like, we've got to play these games, So we tried to start a bit of a game club where we'd both try and beat a game and then we'd talk about it, then we'd move on to the next one. And Alpha Protocol, funnily enough, ended up being the first one that we played. I didn't quite mind it. It was really cool. It was different, that was for sure. And that was the first and the last game of our game club that we got into. Because I'm not much of a PC gamer, my friend is a big PC gamer. But this is actually really cool. He actually went on and also said, I think I'd want to do Alpha Protocol 2, particularly now that it's almost like a game that's sort of, I don't want to say aged, because I mean it in a positive sense. It's found what people loved about it and what we loved about it. And now I think we could express it differently, fixing a lot of things that weren't maybe what they should have been. Could they bring it out? I mean, as I said, they've been bringing out a lot of really good games at the moment. So, hey, maybe they got their stuff together being an independent studio. We'll just finish up today's show with the quick news. So in quick news today, we'll just go through what all the new releases coming out this week are going to be. It is Tuesday today, so we should be getting Knack 2, Lego Worlds, sorry, I went to go on to something else, on the Nintendo Switch. Don't Knock Twice, which is a PS4 and a PSVR game, which sounds pretty cool. RBI Baseball on the Nintendo Switch, so I think they've finally got a sporty game over on there. Tomorrow is obviously the big one with Destiny 2. And what else have we got? We've got Thursday, you've got Double Dragon 4 coming to the Switch. That wasn't really well done. And on Friday, on the 3DS, Monster Hunter Stories, which has been looking really good. Obviously, my pick of the week goes to Destiny 2. I think it's going to be interesting to see what they learnt from the first one. But yeah, look, Knack 2, I'm not that pumped about. I don't mind the odd horror game with like Don't Knock Twice, but Destiny is definitely going to be the game of the week. Let me know what yours is, and that is for today. So guys, enjoy whatever games you're playing tonight, and I will see you tomorrow with more gaming reactions and opinions. Bye guys.